Hello, friends! Select your game! You've selected your game. The game is Pragmata here again tonight for the third night. Actually, I was gonna say a third night in a row, but it's not. It's the third time that I sit down to play it, but this is part 4. This is the 4th stream that I'm doing for this game. Welcome back to the channel of many streams, brought to you by yours truly, the man of many names, aka the man of many games, aka the man of many streams, right here on this channel. And man, let me tell you, I was real close to choosing Sonic Generations. It's been weeks since I played that game, and I still have the intention to go back to it and continue completing it, because I started that. I did the one stream when I started doing that, and I haven't gone back. Has it been 3 weeks now? Probably something like that. And but soon. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, maybe the day after that. We'll see. I almost took the day off today, or the night off today, because I did 3 streams in a row. Right, we did the first 2 nights of Pragmata. We did yesterday almost 5 hours of Marble Rivals, and that was a really good time. That's one of my favorite streams that I've ever done, just because there were a small handful of people that I ended up interacting with, talking to, gaming with, and Marble Rivals. It was a good time, and so that was great. That was great. It was so much fun there. And but tonight's not Marble Rivals night again, since I'm only gonna be streaming that like every other week or so. Tonight is a night for Pragmata again, part 4, and we're gonna have some fun here again today. So yeah, we'll Pragmata, and we'll go back to Sonic Generation soon. One of my mod minions, Kudo, he convinced Gordon to yesterday, during that really good day and really good night. He convinced Gordon to buy, Shovel Knight, or as Gordon has called it, Shovel Man. He called it Shovel Head earlier today too. He apparently can't remember the name Shovel Knight, but that's okay. He convinced him to get Shovel Knight Treasure Edition, or whatever the hell that's called, and it apparently has a bunch of parts to the game, because the game got a lot of DLC over the years or something like that, and he wanted me to play a Shovel Knight. And he asked me, right, because a bit ago I said, okay, to stream or not to stream? Tonight, that is the question, and here I am. And he's like, oh, Shovel Knight now? And I said, no, not now. I've got Pragmata to continue and Sonic Generations to continue. Maybe once I'm done with one of these, we will see, man. There's so many games. I say this sometimes. There's so many games to play. There's so many games to play, but only so much time and so much energy and so much freedom to be able to play them all. So, we game what we can, we play what we can. We don't always play every day, but we play about as much as possible around here on the channel of many streams. So that's that. I saw somebody join. Let's see, let me open up the stream here on the other monitor. Da-da-da-da. Let's see. Yep, we got video, we got audio. Awesome, we're good to go, it looks like. Arnab is the first one to be here. He says, hello, bro. What's up, Arnab? Welcome back. Am I doing YouTube full time? You could say that. You could say that, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. How you been, man? How's your day been? Man, I feel like today hasn't been as good as yesterday, but yesterday was one of those really good days, and I'm just thinking, well, I'm grateful that yesterday happened. They can't all be just big time winners like that. So we got to take them where we can, and like I just got done saying, game when we can as well. So yeah, Arnab, I've been trying to build this this channel for the past 2 years, right? I'm still trying to build this channel up into something. So process is slow but steady. We're going to keep going up. I saw, right before I started the stream right now, that I just hit 220 subscribers for the first time. Now, I'm not going to get too excited, because the numbers are always fluctuating a little bit. Like, a person subscribes, and another one unsubscribes, and then 2 unsubscribe, and then another one unsubscribes, and so it just goes back and forth like that, but it kind of is what it is. Your day just started. It's 8 a.m. in India. Oh, that's right. That's right. Of course, of course, of course. You know, we had like three other Indians show up here in the during the Pragmata streams, so that's been interesting. But everybody's been cool, so that's nice, right? We've talked some about that during these Pragmata streams in the past couple of nights, so that's cool. That's cool. Look, I'm a healthy boy, a healthy man. I'm drinking some water. I'm drinking some water because I have nothing else right now, but that's okay. I've really enjoyed water today, which I don't normally do. Anyway, all right. This is part 4. We're gonna jump into the game. I'm gonna play some more Pragmata, see how far we get. Every time in the previous 2 nights that I've streamed this game, I've done I ended up doing a section of the game at a time, and it wasn't planned that way. It just happened that way organically. So I did the first section where I had to get to the power plant and restore power to that. Last time we were here 2 nights ago, I ended up in an emulation, a recreation of Times Square, the famous Times Square located over there in New York that you see in movies and TV shows all the goddamn time, video games, and so that was interesting, and I had to go around, discovering and unlocking 6 different digital locks, and so that took a little while, but it was a good time. It was fun, and I got that done. Went back to the shelter, upgraded Hugh and upgraded Diana as well. And I left myself all ready to go so that for this stream I could just sit down, do the intro, and then once I started the game, we're good to go. Go to the next area that we have to go to. Keep exploring, keep taking down these ugly, creepy bots, and just kicking ass and progressing through the game. See what's new in the story and whatnot. Arnab says, you also watch another YouTuber like me, and you see that small YouTubers have more potential than big ones. Is that so, Arnab? Do you think that I have potential? I have a small handful of people that I feel like believe in me. Like I feel like the kid believes that I have potential to keep growing. I feel like my other mod minion Kuro thinks that of me. I think Gordon, he hangs around here sometimes. I think he thinks that of me. I know a Brazilian woman that has told me plenty of times. She's like, "Oh, you can do it. You're good at it. You got the voice for it. You got the charisma for it. You got the energy for it. Blah blah blah." That kind of stuff. So I don't know. I have a handful of people that might agree with you, and since you guys, seem to think that of me, tip of the baseball cap to you. That's nice of you guys to think. I hope you're right. And because I want to keep doing this for the foreseeable long-term future, and we can. The channel has always been growing slowly but surely, and the way that I see it, since streams are the main kind of content that I do here, streams. If you're almost exclusively a streamer like me, even if you do it very regularly like me, growth is slow, and if you start from nothing and you don't really have resources like me to heavily promote yourself somehow, to buy ads, hire people to run social media accounts for you, hire people to help you run your channel, maybe, do editing of video footage, right, for clips, for actual longer form videos, that kind of stuff. If you're a one-man crew, basically, is what I'm saying, and streaming is your main kind of content, that's kind of what you can expect. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes for most people. So it just kind of is what it is, But that's okay, because I've been playing video games all my life, and one of the main reasons why I started this channel and started streaming regularly to begin with is because I thought, well, it's something to help keep me in track of the video games that I'm playing over time. It's something to help me get into new video games, a way for me to replay old video games that I played in the past that I maybe haven't played in years and years, like Sonic Generations. It's just a way to do more gaming. It's another way also to interact with people, to talk with you guys, which is great, because I like to talk to people. I like to text people as well. I like to video call people. It's just yeah, it's just a way to socialize too. It's just overall, it's several reasons why I like to do it, and I think it's a good time. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. The kid asks, "Whoa, I barely started the stream." Yeah, I just did. Yeah, I just did. We've been here for has it even been 10 minutes? Oh, look, it's been just over 10 minutes. So there you go. Yeah, haven't done any gameplay yet. Just been rambling so far, as I tend to do in the beginning of these streams and throughout the streams. Arnab says he thinks I should break the stream in two parts. First part should be for playing games, and second part for watching trailers, movies, games, and the channels that my viewers suggest. It creates a bond between subs. Well, let me tell you what, Arnab. I don't think that's the kind of channel that I want to have, because the content that I want to keep creating and featuring here on the channel, I want it to be my own. Now, the obvious thing when I say that is, oh, well, the games that I play, the games that I show, the games that I select for these streams, mainly more than anything, it's like, well, these are not games that I worked on. They're not games that I made, obviously, but they're games that I enjoy. They're games that I want to try out. They're games that I want to play. They are my interests, on display here. And the way I see it is, if there's a few people, for every stream that tune in and they're also interested in this game, whether they've played it before or not, we can talk about it and we can socialize that way. We can bond that way. That's the way that I do it. Once in a while, I'll see people, mainly on Twitter, because that's what I tend to use on a daily basis. Once in a while, I'll see people talk about, they'll lament how, years ago, right, in the younger years of streaming, when it started becoming big, people will lament that streaming used to be for video games. That's what streamers used to be known for. That's what they used to do. They used to sit here, they used to do this, they used to talk to people that would tune into the streams, they would talk about the games, they would watch the games. And so it's the way that I do it is like the old school way to do it. It's not the fastest way to grow a channel. It's not the best way, definitely nowadays, I would like to think, to grow a channel and to become a well-known streamer, but it is the classic way of doing it. And I can't say I've tried doing other kinds of streams, really, but it's the classic way of doing it, is the way that it's always appealed to me. So, this kind of is what it is. I do the YouTube shorts as well here on the channel. I haven't done an original video in a long time. Sometimes I have ideas. Like, for example, I like to make longer form videos in which I review games, for example. I like to watch movies and like review, not do streams, but just do video reviews of like movies that I watch, whether it's new movies or movies that I grew up with, etc. Just like I do with the games that I feature in the streams. So I have that. It's just I haven't really done any of it because I procrastinate half the time, and when I don't procrastinate half the time, I just kind of forget about it because I got other things going on. I play other games. I keep going. I spent most days, I tend to spend a couple hours editing, usually, especially if I'm making clips at the same time and whatnot. And yeah, I don't know. The time kind of just flies by. Shit happens or shit doesn't happen. It just kind of is what it is. Again. Hey, JT Gaming's back in here. Welcome back, JT. He says, hello, man. Sorry that you weren't in the last streams. Your grandmother was in the hospital, and there was a lot of family drama. Well, damn. I'm sorry to hear that, JT. The kid says, holy, sorry to hear that, JT. Hope your grandma gets well soon and the drama ends quickly. Feel free to hang out with us to keep yourself busy in these hard times. Yeah, exactly. I think the same thing. So I couldn't have said it better myself. Ultimately, us entertainers, content creators, whatever we are, we wear different labels, right? Ultimately, that's also one of the reasons why we do the things that we do. If you're making content regularly, interacting with people regularly, it's because you also want to help create spaces online in which people can distract themselves and hopefully have a good time. You know, writing to others, talking to others, sharing memories and discourse about the things that we have in common, things that we enjoy. I almost dropped my controller, my beautiful DualSense. Good God. So yeah, JT, best of wishes to you and yours and your grandmother especially. We hope she bounces back soon, and that she could be around you guys in the near future. Like I assume that you would want her, cause yeah, that's not great. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna get the plugs out of the way so we can jump into the game now. What is this on my? Oh, okay, that's nothing important. Um, Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, and it's good to have you here again. Right? Hopefully, you can have some fun with us again today. All right, let's get the plugs out of the way. Hey, obviously, we're here on YouTube right now. Once again, the main kind of content that I do are streams of video games that I like to play either again or for the first time ever, like Pragmata. I've never played Pragmata before because it's still a shiny new game that came out apparently less than 2 months ago. So we have the YouTube channel. We have hundreds of streams that I have done over the past 2+ years now. So if you like different kinds of games like I do, check out the channel so you can watch, streams for different games. We got Pragmata. We've done 4 Resident Evil games, the remake of 2, classic Resident Evil 4, the remake of 4, and Resident Evil Requiem. I've done Hollow Knight, Silksong, a couple dozen Skyrim streams, a couple of Oblivion ones, a bunch of Klonoa ones, Sonic ones, a handful of Mega Man ones, a little bit of Fortnite, some Marvel Rivals, a little bit of Human Fall Flat, Call of Duty, the Insomniac Spider-Man trilogy of games. I think you get the idea, so on and so forth. There are hundreds of streams that I've done over just over 2 years. So you like streams are here on the channel. I have dozens of YouTube shorts as well that are also mainly clips that I have extracted and edited and put together for your quick and easy viewing pleasure. And they are moments, funny moments, boss fights, anecdotes, that I share throughout the stream. So you can find those, and there are a few original videos that I put up in the past year on the channel. So if you want gaming content is what we do here on the channel. Check it out if you need more of that in your life. That's not all though. You can find me and some of the regulars outside of YouTube in a couple places as well. I have a Patreon, I have a TikTok, a Twitter, and we have a Discord server as well that I just brought back like a little more than a week ago now. If you enjoy this free content here on the YouTube channel and you like to support it a bit, you can do that at patreon.com/manmanynames. You don't have to. I never try to hold a gun in your head and force you to do that. You don't have to. But if you wanted to, that's where you can do it. Patreon.com/manmanynames. You can do it currently for as low as $3 a month. On TikTok, I upload the same clips that go up as YouTube Shorts here on the channel. So that's just another way and another place to watch some of the content that I bring to you here for free. So you're over there on TikTok already. You can find me there. On Twitter, I hang out there pretty much every day. I keep up with, gaming news, world news, memes, funny stuff that people are sharing, dumb shit that people are sharing, and other things as people do on Twitter. So you can find me hanging around there. And finally, we have the Discord server where you can find not just me, but a handful of the regulars that tend to make appearances here on the streams as well. So if you want to interact with me, you want to interact with some of them, you can do so over there on the Discord server. We got a couple of different channels. Obviously, like Discord servers tends to do, we slowly change it over time. We modify it with the idea to keep expanding it, growing it, and improving it. So you want to find us on Discord, you can. I'm going to have links below in the description so you can click or tap on those and you can find us in all these places. If that's not good enough for you, I have the links on the homepage of the channel as well. Or you can find me in all these places with my handle, which is the same everywhere, at manmanynames, all lowercase, all together, one word. It's the same here as YouTube, at manmanynames. That's it. Simple, easy, short. They're easy to remember. Okay, that's it. We're done with the plugs. JT says, by the way, he completed Mario 64 and collected all the stars. Awesome, JT. So you're a man after my own heart. I grew up with Mario 64, so it's a game that's very nostalgic and very near and dear to me as a frequent enjoyer of video games. And it took me years and years to complete Mario 64 for the first time. I did that. How long has it been? Like 10 years ago or something like that. And I did it on my Nintendo 64, which I have had basically my whole life since I was like 5 years old or something like that. And I did that on original cartridge copy, original hardware and everything. So that was a really good time. That's the original way to play Mario 64 is still my favorite way to play Mario 64. Even though I've said around here recently that something like Mario 64 DS is brilliant as well, and it obviously portable, which is fantastic. It looks great, it sounds great, and has all that extra content that obviously Mario 64 on the N64 does not have. By the way, if I like Splatoon, there is a knockoff called Ninjala. It's fun once you play it for a while, and you don't need no online Nintendo membership to play. You watch no tutorials too. For Mario 64 or for Ninjala? I am aware of the name Ninjala, but I didn't know anything about it, so this is news to me. I played a little bit of Splatoon once. That was a very long time ago, though. It was like when Kuro came down here, I think, and he brought his Wii U. Back, well, back before the days of the first Switch, so that's how you know it's been a while. So I played a little bit of that one time, and that was it. That was it. And I thought it was cool. I thought it was kind of neat, but I don't know if Splatoon is a series that I would ever want to heavily sink my teeth into. I never really sought it out. So I'm like, I remember appreciating back in the day that Nintendo created a new game franchise after so many decades of having so many of the same ones, right? The Marios, Metroids, Zeldas of the world. But now, it's been a long time since the first game came out way back in the day, and it's not really new anymore. So, Splatoon has its fans, but nowadays, is it? Can we say that it's a franchise that's on the level of a Mario, of a Zelda, of a Metroid, of a Star Fox? Even I don't know.